Hey y'all, welcome back to Sunflowers and DIY. I'm Sarah, so happy and excited that you are here today. Thank you so much for clicking on the button to watch this video. And if you're coming from the playlist, welcome to my channel. This is where we create beautiful DIYs completely on a budget. And I love sunflowers, so we do a lot of different sunflower DIYs. This one does not, because this is part of a challenge where sunflowers was not one of the napkins. They knew it'd be too easy for me, I guess. So this is just a tissue paper mystery exchange. We just had a playlist there and we came together and we did a mystery exchange. I'll talk more about that in a minute. So the color I'm using is moss, and I just lightened it up a little bit with the plaster from Waverly Chalk Paint. And this is a wood round. I am actually upcycling it. This is from the Dollar Tree, but I've already used it. And so I'll have double-sided now. One side is summery and this one will be fall. Excuse me. So this is one of the tissue papers that was a must-use item. I am so sorry. I have no idea. I lost the footage on that. Oh my goodness. I went to edit it and it was gone. I was so sad. So here, this is just a free printable. I do not have the link. It is really simple though. You just go to Pinterest and you just search, and that's what I did. You just search free printables and it gives you the option to be able to download it. I did that and then I just took it to my printer and just gave it a quick print. And I didn't mind that it wasn't colored because I didn't want to need it colored because I'm going to do all that fun work. So I just have carbon paper behind it. And yes, I traced every bit of this down. I absolutely love this. I had so much fun with it. I was just checking, making sure that I was transferring properly. Y'all, if you do not have carbon paper, this is the easiest, the simplest, and the most relaxing way to get the beautiful results that you are looking for. So simple, inexpensive. I definitely highly recommend you investing in carbon paper. Look at that, how well that just transferred on there. So I am going to hand paint every bit of this, y'all. I'm telling you, this was so relaxing. I had so much fun. I enjoyed it. And it really didn't honestly take me that long as I thought it was going to. I guess because I was enjoying it so much, maybe the time went by faster. I don't know. But I felt like I was not doing it very long at all. So that is the burnt umber, and this is orange, and it's actually pumpkin. So you will see me go back and forth. I'm giving highlights. I am adding, and I'm using the same exact paintbrush. I did not change the paintbrush because I wanted this to have that rustic feel, but also did not want it so bright that it took away from the fall colors. Yes, fall has some brightness to it, but it also has those more dull down colors as well. And that's what more I was going for. Now you pick and choose how you would like it. If you like more of those brighty, like summery fall vibes, go for it. Me, I was going for more of the softer toned down, burnt umber, like orange, burnt orange, and all that fun colors. But that's just because that matches my home decor and I love the farmhouse look. So you do you, and change it up to how you'd like. Maybe, maybe you wouldn't do all those vines or something. I don't know, but have fun with it. And this literally cost me, literally pretty much nothing. I mean, because the tissue paper was gifted to me. The wood round, I already used it for another project, and I'm recycling it and using it for another. So if you want to count that, if you had to go and buy it, that's $1.25. And then to go and print something off of your printer, if you're not using color, I mean, that's going to be really inexpensive. And then just the paints that you have on hand. Don't feel like you need to go and buy something. So here I'm just showing you, and then I just add the different shadings, and this green, absolutely beautiful. It was really bright though, so I did keep adding some browns to it. But you'll see that I just keep going back and forth with it. Y'all, I'm not kidding you. If you have not tried just sitting there just painting, I'm a terrible painter, but when there's something there that I can just, stay inside the lines and it's already there and I don't actually have to hand paint it, then this is for you. Totally for you. Or even if you are a hand painter, you can easily just go have a little fun and not really have to think about your project so much. Just have fun with the colors and the shading and all that fun stuff. I know I enjoyed it. So, if you're new here, welcome and thank you so much for coming and joining this fun playlist and watching it. Those same colors I did use agave. I love that color, y'all. And I used it last year too. And I just love this color for fall. I don't know about y'all, but I love it. And I don't know, these wood rounds, y'all pay attention because they're not really equal. I don't know what their problem is, but I mean, obviously they can't make a straight line with 2 holes to make them look more cohesive. Anyway, so I did have to remake my hole, and that's fine. I had a hole punch, just did it. This wood is very thin. And then to cover up that piece, I did just add a little bit of twine to make it more flush, I guess. Make it not look so obvious that there is, I don't know. You let me know what you think. And then I just trimmed it. And then I made cute little bows to cover up the ends there. And I love this. This is definitely my favorite. Y'all let me know in the comments below what you think about this one. I do. I love it. Oh my goodness. And I had so much fun. So like I was saying before, this is the Tissue Paper Mystery Exchange, hosted by Lovin's the Live Lisa and co-hosted by the Loft Home Decor Karen. Thank you ladies so much for allowing me to be able to be a part of this. I'm having so much fun with it. Really enjoyed making these projects. So here is a Dollar Tree cutting board that I'm actually using the other side, just making it double-sided. I made it for spring this past spring. Anyway. So now I'm just taking the plaster, give it a good coat of that. Then I'm taking Mod Podge. I dry it with my heat gun. Then I come in with my tissue paper that was given to me. I am so sorry, y'all, that I lost that footage. I am so sorry. But my tissue paper came from Shawnee from Glitzy Stitches DIY. No, Glitzy Stitches Home DIY. That's what it is. So thank you so much, Shawnee. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the fun tissue paper that I got to have fun with, and the extra tissue paper that you gave me. Really sweet of you. And y'all go check her out. She has beautiful DIYs, and she just is so much fun to watch and just has a lot to show y'all. She's really sweet too. So here I just sand the edges off, and then I'm going to take another layer of Mod Podge and give it a thin coat of that to seal it all in. And then after I do that, I take these beautiful new stencils from Dollar Tree. Y'all, these are gorgeous. So simple, and they're washable. You do want to be gentle when you are washing them so that you do not mess them up. Okay, Kitty. Really? Okay, sorry. Because you want to lay them flat and just be careful washing them because they're not like a silk screen and it can bend and stuff for you. But if that does happen, lay it flat and then put something heavy on it to give it that, to get it back down. So anyway, so now I'm going to take some of my Chalk Couture paste, which I am a Chalk Couture designer, so I do have this available. If you are interested, I will have the link in my link tree. The best way, in my opinion, that I have seen, if you are interested in trying Chalk Couture, it is to be a Chalk Couture, a club member, meaning that you pay a monthly subscription for like $20 and plus tax, and you get one transfer stencil, whatever you'd like to call it, and it is an 8.5 by 11, so printer paper size, and then you get 3 coordinating color paste packets. They call them single packets just because, it's in a pouch and you get a small amount. But you only use a small amount even for one transfer. I mean, especially if you have 3 colors and then you have one big transfer. I mean, you don't use very much at all. That's the beauty about Chalk Couture. It doesn't require much. You saw how much I put in that little tray, and I just made it stretch for this whole thing. So it doesn't require much. I love the results of it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's amazing what it does, and makes inexpensive, you know, cheap, so to speak, quote unquote, high-end looking. So here, I just did that. Let me know what you all think. So I love how it turns out. Then I use this, recycling it from last year. Yeah, a lot of recycling happening here. That's, yo, I am so sorry. I am crafting from my stash. So thin layer Mod Podge, really spread that bad boy out and get a thin layer, no ripples in your Mod Podge. Make sure it's really smooth. And then you're just going to start adding your cutout tissue paper. That's what I'm using here. I'm sorry you don't see the tissue paper that I used. It is a big piece. I'm not even sure where she got it, but it had a lot of different crosses in it, and it's this brown color, and then it had different words in it, really pretty, and I just took it and put it on this. I wasn't really sure what to do with this one. I wanted to make my projects as fall as I could. That's because that's the fall season right now. So, but this was so simple that you can easily just take out the florals that I put in this jar, or canister or bucket, and change it for different ones, and then change it for a different season. So like you could take it from fall to Christmas or whatever you'd like. So whatever suits your fancy. Just have fun with it, and you know, just get creative. You know, that's the whole point of, you know, the tissue paper exchange, the napkin exchange, is that we're just a bunch of ladies, DIYers, that are just having fun with our creativity and just showing you what you can do, what you could potentially do with just a piece of something that someone's going to throw away after it's been gifted. So remember, when someone gives you something, don't throw it away. See what you can make and get inspired by these DIYs, these playlists that we put out there for y'all, and have fun with it. And so, yeah. So anyway, then I'm slowly putting this on. Very thin layers, y'all. I'm not using much Mod Podge at all. And then I just smooth it out. And then after I do that, I do come in with my antique wax, just because this was so white. And then even though it did have a little distressing on it, for this tissue paper, it was just so stark white still. And I wanted more of a toned down look to it. Anyway, so you'll see in a minute. Starting to ramble now. But this is my 1-year anniversary. Thank you so much for joining this when I'm doing the voiceover. It's August 9th. So by the time you watch it, it'll definitely be over but hey, the whole month we can celebrate, y'all. So thank you so much for supporting my channel and all my subscribers. And if you do watch my channel and you're not subscribed, please, I highly, you know, encourage you to subscribe. It helps the algorithm. It helps my channel to grow. And if you love it, you know, why not just subscribe? If you're already watching it, might as well have some subscribing going on here. And remember, give it a big, huge thumbs up, as big as you can get it, and leave me a comment below. Really nice comments now, y'all, okay? I am trying to remember to be someone's sunshine, so please leave nice comments. So make sure you leave that comment and just let me know what you think about my projects here and this playlist. So here, the antique wax, I am just taking roughly good amount off, and then I am just going to smear it on here. And I'm using my hand, and then I go back to the brush, then I go back in with the hand, you know, just back and forth, really dressing this bucket up. Really pretty. I like how it turned out. And I am not a florist, but I do add some beautiful florals to it. Sunflowers, to be exact. But not the bright yellow ones. I did tone it down a little bit, and I have some orange and yellowish ones on hand from last year. So I do use those. And how I do my florals is I just do whatever looks the best for me. You'll see in a minute that I have pine cones as well. And I made those pine cones last year in one of my videos for a for the unusual pumpkin DIYs. That's what it was. Ooh, yeah. If you guys have not watched that video from last year, go check it out and maybe get some inspiration. It's not the best. I am very new to it, so please don't judge me too harshly on that video. But if you would like to go and watch it and maybe get a good laugh out of it, of how far she's come or something, go for it. But anyway, I just took my pine cones that actually my family and I gathered from somewhere, and I painted them and added some beautiful bows and the stem to it to make it look more like a pumpkin pine cone. And then I took the bag and I've shoved it in the bottom of my bucket, and then I took pool noodle, cut it up, and put that on top. Then I'm going to take the Spanish moss, add that, and those florals there too, y'all's right there. I did not use those. It's okay. They're really pretty, but I was going for more sunflowers, of course, you know. But anyway, I filled up the bucket pretty much with a ton of sunflowers, and then added to my pine cone stem ones. Love this DIY too. Let me know what you all think about this one, and let me know what you think about all of them. And don't forget to check out the playlist. I will have that link in the description box along with the co-host and host. Thank you again, ladies, so much for stopping by and coming up with this playlist. I had a lot of fun. And remember, y'all, be someone's sunshine. Bye.